Pokemon.
Hi!
Hello, this is my review for Pokemon ZA. I want to say a really big thank you to my friend Chad for getting me a gift card back on my birthday for the Pokemon Center that I used to get the game. So thank you so much, Chad. I sort of want to address a lot of the criticisms that I've heard because I do sort of agree with them, but they've not actually impacted my enjoyment. So, for example, a lot of people talk about the flat buildings and the textures and the map size, right? And I do just want to say, like, yeah, probably it should have better textures and it should be a bit more 3D modeled. That said, if the walls were a bit more like textured rather than just flat, would that make me go, oh, I'm enjoying the game more, I'm having more fun? Not really. It would be like, okay, like it's something I notice because it is flat, but it's also not something that I'm like, oh, that's detracting from my enjoyment or that's giving me more enjoyment. I kind of don't care that much. There's an expectation level that could be met, but I also don't think it's going to impact my enjoyment that much. So I'm not that angry about it, really. As for the map size, it is a small map on the surface, but when I'm running around it, I'm like, it's surprisingly got a lot in it. Like there's a lot more wild areas packed into that map than you think, and quite a lot of different battle zones. And I think being able to go on the rooftops definitely makes it like a lot bigger than it would seem. Like they use every inch of it, so when you're looking at it, maybe you're considering just the roads that you can run down, but no, definitely you can go on every building, every rooftop pretty much. Now that's something I really loved about Sword and Shield, the wild zone there, and it's something I really love about this as well. I think having these designated wild zones that you step into, I don't know, there's something about it that I just really love. It's like a little bit less open than Legends Arceus and also than Scarlet and Violet. It leans a little bit more towards Sword and Shield, where it is in these specific sections where there's loads of Pokemon. But I don't know, it just, for me, it works. I really like it this way. I don't know if you can hear that. People are just setting off fireworks in like broad daylight. Like, how can you even see them? Something I was really impressed with and surprised by was the performance. Like, I'm on Switch 1 and thoroughly surprised by how well it performs, how sharp it looks. I guess the Switch 2 version has a better frame rate, but I've not felt like, oh, this needs the Switch 2 update, this needs to be better. No, I felt fine. Unlike with Scarlet and Violet, where the frame rate issues and the resolution issues like kind of were impacting my enjoyment of the game, that's definitely not been the case here. Something I really love about this game is the museum that they've added and loads of little Easter eggs to Legends Arceus. You can see like the old outfits and the old Pokeballs. It just feels like a nice little love letter. The art in there is really cool as well. I say the dialogue and the story feels more interesting to me than Legends Arceus. I did kind of reach a point in Arceus where I was like, okay, come on, stop. I was kind of just trying to mash through it. This, I haven't really felt that, and I've sort of been happy to just play. I will say a common complaint I saw was that the intro was quite long. There was a lot of like tutorial and dialogue. It could be shortened a little bit, but I actually feel like it was worse in Arceus, but Arceus kind of got generally nicer feedback. As soon as you're over that intro, which isn't actually that long, with how people were talking, I thought it would be longer. When you're after that intro, there's not a lot of barriers. It does kind of just go like, okay, go do what you want, spend however long you want playing in the world. Which is nice. You do feel like you have a lot of freedom and agency a lot of the time. For most of the game so far, my team has been Magnanium, Garbodor, Pangoro, Talonflame, Ampharos, and Barbaracle. I actually think the experimentation of doing like this new style of combat is really interesting and fun, and they should kind of keep trying to reinvent the systems that they have in place with this like Legends spin-off. I think it's a really smart idea. It's not perfect, like you can kind of just spam your attacks. I've noticed that things like Confusion or Paralysis don't really seem to do an awful lot. I've also noticed that things like Poison and Fire, like setting the enemy on fire, it doesn't actually do enough damage at all. They're kind of useless abilities. So in that sense, it is a bit of a shame. The combat feels a little shallower. I wonder if it will be more significant later on in like online battles or in endgame battles. There's always a lot to discover in Pokemon games. Like, you know, there's so many Pokemon. You're never going to have had a team with all of them, right? So whenever you start a new Pokemon, it's like, oh, you can kind of build a new team, use Pokemon you've never really used before, see all the evolutions. But now you've got the Mega Evolutions as well, and you can go out and get the Alpha Pokemon, and you can go out and get the shiny versions. So it feels like there's a lot of content there to enjoy. You know, going for shinies and alphas of your favorite Pokemon. The game's got these like little platforming, I guess you'd call it platforming situations around the map where you climb something, try and get these colorful screws. That's fun. It's pretty like rudimentary, but I've still found myself having fun doing it. Again, that verticality and going on the roofs is cool. And the music's awesome. I feel like this game has some of the best customization in any recent Pokemon game. I really like a lot of the outfit stuff that you can get. I wish it was easier to cycle through the shops. There's like maybe 4 items, or like between like 4 to 8 items in each shop, but there's loads of shops, so you have to kind of keep going in, coming out, going in, coming out, just to look at what is there. I don't know if I'd rather have like one shop with all the clothes, or have it spread out like this, and to make it sort of feel like it's worthwhile going to different parts of the map for different shops. Now, for me, do I prefer the real-time Pokemon battle system over turn-based? No. I think I enjoy it a lot and I want it to stick around, but I don't prefer it. It's just different, right? There's nothing better or worse. I wouldn't say this is better or worse than Legends Arceus. I would just simply say they are different, unique experiences, which is all I ever ask for. I don't really expect anything to be better. I'm not constantly looking for better experiences. I don't think it works that way. I think there are different experiences. It's why I'm kind of really against remakes a lot of the time, because I do want those different experiences. But yeah, those are my first impressions of Pokemon ZA. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to playing it, because I'm really, really into it, to be honest. Also, I want to thank my friend Chad for buying me the game. They got me a £50 gift card back in April when it was my birthday, and I've kept onto it so that I could get this game on Switch. So thank you so much. Everyone, go out and enjoy some Pokemon. I'll see you later. Bye.